Hello friends, and welcome to today's video. Okay, yay, hello. So, I'm going to preface this, which I did already give the warning, the happy little warning of, I did have a hand surgery on Wednesday, so there isn't as much drawing as normal. I'm also I'm sorry if it's a little late. I had to, I took some pain medicine and I was like, whee! For like 2 days. So there was no video editing or anything. All I talked about was chicken nuggets. If you are oh so inclined to know, that is that, and I bought some things I shouldn't have. But onto the actual this concept of this video. So basically, I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. So this is like, I'm calling it concept construction, I think. Basically, I'm taking the concept of something from a media I like the concept of, but I don't like the execution, or I don't like the creator. And I am redoing it in a way that I would do the concept. So for the first one, I am doing Yandere Simulator because I think it could be a good concept if done properly, and the creator not being a weirdo. You'll notice a commonality here. But that's the first one. Well, also because I've done this so many times, it was like not muscle memory, but brain memory. So the first thing I did was, I'm sorry, generally when it comes to darker themes like this, it's a lot easier on the brain for a lot of people, actually. Well, for me at least, it's a lot easier on the brain to push it back into like not modern times. So this is in the 70s, an alternate 70s, because our senpai for this game, or this theoretical game, is non-binary. I thought that would be easier than making adjustables. I made them a combination of the concept of the self-insert, because we all know that that's what the senpai is from Yandere Simulator, is a self-insert. But basically, I took that, slightly of that, and then my partner had a very, had a fun experience, fun experience in middle school. Girls are terrifying. Especially when they have the video game as mentioned as inspiration. That's kind of a joke, but yeah, so I basically just took, this is not a story time video, so I'm not gonna go into that. It's also not my story, even though I witnessed a lot of the harassment. But I basically took my hairstyle, and then their coloring, so the skin color and hair color, and mixed them together. So this is just chimera of both of those things, or both of us two kind of like melted together, because I thought that would make the most, or that would, with what the original concept was, it would make the most sense. I originally, if you saw in the sketch, I originally was going to do a sort of thing where I did a male top and a female bottom, but I switched it around because I liked the sailor top more. This also is going to take place in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s time period, because I thought that would make the most sense, and for the fact of them being non-binary, before people go, oh, that's unrealistic. Magic. This is all. I decided that instead of doing, oh, she's a psychopath, because that's kind of messed up. Because just because you have a mental disorder doesn't mean you're immediately gonna go kill people, or hurt people. I decided to do a magical curse on Rin. Kobayashi has a magical curse that makes them irresistible to everyone. So, but this curse is mostly affecting your player character, Aoi. Aoi is now become chronically obsessed with Rin. In their eyes, Rin is the most cutest thing ever, and she's obsessed with cute things. So basically every single rival might have not had feelings before, but now does. Or has had feelings for a long time and it's kind of being, I guess, affected by the curse. So here, let me move my mouse. Did not. So yeah, that is for or that's for the concept. So basically, instead of having that, because like I don't know, like looking back at it as an older person and not as a 13-year-old, I realize how like messed up it is. The fact that we're what's it called? Oh shit. Sorry. It's messed up the fact that like, oh, you have this, or oh, you show, or like even if it's not you have this, you show definite signs of this, and you're kind of basically representing this, even though it's like a made up mental disorder apparently, or some sort of made up curse. I decided that instead of it being like that, or instead of it being made, I just didn't even attach it to anything. There's no sign of any mental disorder at all. It's literally just this. The only thing that for our Yandere character Aoi, I made her name short and simple because I like short and simple names. But Aoi Takahashi, or Takahashi Aoi, whichever. The only thing that really makes her different than like just an average person is that she is obsessed with cute things. Why? Because I wanted her to be in the gardening club, and I needed her to be obsessed with a red fruit, and my favorite fruit is strawberries, and so she's obsessed with strawberries, and strawberries are cute, hence this. Also, you could go for the whole, anyway, like a whole, like, I don't know how to make it make sense other than those, like, it's like Hello Kitty, but covered in like cute core, but like scary cute core. I don't know what it's called. That vibe, with her. But she is kind of she's mildly bullied, but not like too bad. She kind of just keeps to herself, but she's very eccentric about her like cute things, which is kind of like she has a personality that kind of leans more into the curse rather than it being like a mental, like she just has not like an obsessive, I guess it would be an obsessive personality, like kind of like me in a weird way. Like you have something and you really really like it, and so you that basically becomes your whole personality for a little bit. So for example, I love Hello Kitty. Okay, this is I know everyone does, but I love Keroppi and Hello Kitty the most. And I've had mental problems. Literally every time I see them, I have to have them, and that is basically the energy she has. So I don't have licensing for Hello Kitty, obviously. So I just used random off-looking cat with bow. So instead of giving her the pigtails, I gave or a ponytail in the very original. The pigtails I did the first time I designed her, I did a half up half down pigtail because it went more cutesy to me, and if she's gonna be obsessed with cute things, of course she's gonna have a cute hairstyle. She also has earrings that have the same nondescript cat with bow. She also wears gloves, again, gardening club. I thought that it would make your life easier as a player character to have her maybe pre-start in a club, and that could be like your tutorial club, like is the gardening club, and it gives you access to things that will make your life easier. And it'd make your life easier in that, rather than just sitting around or just not knowing what to do It could be a tutorial. Okay, so this is how clubs work. Clubs will meet on different days of the week. This is what you have to do to stay in your club. You have to keep up a good relationship with your club mates. This is how you would use club tools. This is a pin. You wear it on your shirt. This is to show what clubs you're in. You can be in multiple clubs. So basically, because I know, like, I mean, I don't know if it's the same in Japan, I'll be completely honest, but I do know that, like, in high school, when I was in high school, you could be in multiple clubs because they'd meet on different days of the week. So you just had to plan it out properly. I never did that. It was a joy that I even signed up for one club once, but I dropped it halfway through. Look, they did not do the Dungeons and Dragons Club justice, but we won't go there. Sorry, I had to make a big stretch. But yeah, that is essentially the concept for why she starts out in the gardening club. It's to make this theoretical player's life easier, because you get access to berrying and gardening tools. And then you can join other clubs to give you access to other things, and it gives you, like I said, a tutorial on clubs. She also has a little indescript cat that had a bow at some point, stuffed animal that she carries around. I like to think that that's just her, like, little friend, because if she's obsessed with cute things, maybe that's the first cute thing she ever got, and she keeps it because she loves it. I can't say anything. I have my first littlest pet shop. It's looking at me right now. It's the purple woodpecker. Any purple woodpecker stands, I agree with you. So yeah, that's really all I have for this video. Just kind of changing it up. I did want to make a reminder. I am going to start uploading every other week now. And depending on when I can start drawing again, it might be me playing. The next video might be me trying to play Planet Zoo with one hand. We'll see. Or technically it's two hands, because I have to use two hands to grab a mouse. Editing this video is not going to be fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you like my art, you should like and subscribe. I'm changing it to every other week. So next week there will be no upload, but the week after that there will be an upload, 4 o'clock on Saturdays. On Saturday, yes. But yeah, that's everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.